Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another planner video as I knock things off my desk. Story of my life. But anyway, I'm going to walk you through my very first FAUXbonichi. And you're like, say what now? And if you have ever heard of Hobonichi, it's a Japanese journaling system and they are real expensive, and then shipping from Japan is even more expensive. And I'm like, I don't want to get too invested. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get too invested in it and turn out that I don't like it. So I decided to give it a try on my own for much cheaper. And this is a cover for this book that I made for myself. And at the end of the video, I'll show you what the actual book looks like. But I made this cover that looks just like a Hobonichi cover, and I've been using all sorts of pens. I've been using Sharpie pens, I've been using Uniball pens, and this is my newest multi-pen from Flyleaf Book Binding on Etsy, and it's a 0.5, and it has, and it's Japanese M and G, I guess. I don't know if that's going to show up right there, but it has this powder blue, it has this light green, it has this reddish pink, and it has a black. And I really like it because it's got a very fine point. It's almost a little too light, but there's absolutely zero shadowing, zero bleeding through, and it's very smooth. It's not like a gel pen where it skips a lot. So I do like this, but I just wanted to open this up and show you what it looks like. Now this is a book with a lot of, I don't even know, 600 pages, I want to say. And I open it up on the inside, and the first thing you see is one of these plant therapy stickers. Believe there's good in the world and be the good, right here with a panda on it. And this is a clear little pocket sticker, and I just have some pretty sweet pink elephant.etsy.com. That's where I got this. This was, I think, from a planner meetup. But I started this at the very end of June, not really sure where I want to go with it, because if you've seen any of my other planner videos, and by the way, up there I'm going to put my planner playlist so you can see the other planner videos that I've put up. But I haven't kept a journal in a long time, but almost a year ago I started keeping a scripture writing journal, and I started writing my scripture and then prayer needs and then a journal entry every day. And I'm obsessed with graph paper. It is my favorite thing ever. It has been ever since I took chemistry back in the day. And I love it. I love because I can work on either axis here. I don't necessarily have to just follow left to right, horizontal ruled pages. But I did this in pencil just to make sure I got it right. But I've got the rest of 2017 starting in June, and then my June calendar, and this is just at a glance, there's nothing on it. And this is just how it started. The first day I wanted to do it was the day after we got back from a 17-hour road trip, and I came back sick. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on these pages just because, I'm not going to read every journal entry or anything. So here you can see I've just got some basic writing, and it's really small, but some basic writing and washi tape down at the bottom. And as I moved through this, I decided, well, I'm just going to make this like a daily planner. Like, I've never had a daily planner before. So I put a July calendar up here just on this page and learned that this was way too small. But I put on this page, I think there's just one page. Yeah, I put my calendar page, I put some patriotic washi around there so I could find it just immediately without using like a paper clip or something. And then right here I put my scripture writing assignment for every day of the month. And when I was cutting out these, and by the way, I get these from Pinterest. When I was cutting these out, one fell on the floor, and that was a long time ago, and I still can't find it. So I had to actually go on Pinterest and find 4 days 22 through 28. But here are my July journal prompts. So there's one for every single day, and I got this from Pinterest as well. So here we are. I decided, here I'm going to cover up my prayer needs right here. But as you can see on the top, I have a to-do list and my schedule, to-do list. And I have my scripture writing, my prayer needs, and my journal entry. And I also did a couple of times a thankful thought. And this one was, Mike's parents are keeping the kids overnight. Also forensic files and sewing. Hey, you know, little things make me happy. So I just I started using some, I'm going to cover this up again. I was using some stencils that I got on Amazon. I'm sorry, this is a weird angle. I don't know how to blur things out on YouTube. I know it's possible, I just don't know how to do it. So I was using these stencils, using some washi tape, trying to coordinate stickers with pen color. These are mostly Sharpie pens, but the pages are nice and thick. Really my only pens that bleed through. Actually, no, none of my pens bleed through. Some of them shadow, like my Papermate Flares shadow just a tiny bit. My Inkjoy gels shadow just a little bit. The Sharpie pens are amazing, and I think the Staedtler pens are just like the Sharpie pens. So I really like just kind of flipping through it. I think I have pretty good writing. I'm not artsy at all, but I like how like uniform it looks. Now there's days every now and then where there is like literally it's like I have no time. And these days, this is also a Sunday, and so I was like, well, I did spend all morning at church, so maybe I'll exempt myself from my scripture writing that day. But anyway, I've been meaning to weigh myself every Monday. I haven't been doing that. But this is my very first habit tracker, and I was using, let me see if I can show you up close. You can see I was going with the pen in a different direction every day, and here I track like doing a load of laundry every day, my Bible time, my clean kitchen at night, no spend, making the bed, which I've never made the bed consistently until I started this habit tracker. So yeah, taking my supplements, dry brushing every day, days I got headaches, my cycle, when I washed my hair, when I shaved, like all those types of things. And this is something that I feel like has really helped me a lot. This is for 2017 so far, my headache and period tracker, because I get a lot of my headaches around my cycle. And so I'm marking off all of my, if you can see, all of my period days in red and my headache days in green. June was bad. I had 17 headache days. April, I had 19 headache days. I thought I had more in June. 12 in July, and I'm more than 12 already in August. So I feel like this would be good to show my doctor next time I go in for my checkup. And so that was July. And then I decided for August, I'm going to go with 2-page calendar. And this is much bigger, so I can see everything a lot better. And again, on my monthly calendar page, I overlapped a piece of washi tape here. And I just wrote out my scripture writing plan for August. I wrote out all my journal entries for August. Again, all of this is from Pinterest, and I am covering up, I'm not going to show you these 2 pages actually, because those are like daily prayer needs of people. And I decided this time to use, in August, to use these stamps that I got, I think from Joann's. They're letter stamps, and so I just stamped the days of the week on here. And in August, I started getting a lot more used to this routine, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. And I wasn't decorating as much, especially after you can see these are the days after, we started homeschooling, because they're not nearly as decorative. And also, you can see some of the pages are coming loose here because these pages are glued in. They're not sewn in. Yep, here's a Saturday. This was the day we had Caleb's birthday party. And so, Yeah. Oh, and now that I think about it, yeah, and Mike was traveling this week too, so that was kind of crazy. But I really like how this has turned out. Yep. The 19th was pretty busy. And this was last week. And yeah, and so starting this week, actually, this is the week of the 28th, I am going back into my traveler's notebook to do my weekly plans and instead of daily. And I can write daily stuff in here, but this is more for my scripture writing, my prayer needs, and my journal entries. And so this is basically what it's going to look like probably from here on out. And I have, you know, this is just to finish out August. And here's my habit tracker for this month. And let me see, the only things that I added that are different from last month were sew something. I want to track how many days I sew. And these are not, I don't put these habits in here. Some of these I want to do every single day, and some of these I just want to see how often I do these things. Especially like load of laundry, Bible time, clean kitchen at night, no spend, make bed, probiotic, floss, dry brush. Those, yeah, those kinds of things, and take a walk. I want to do those things every day, but some of these, like washing my hair, sewing something, YouTube work, yeah, that kind of thing. I just want to see how often I do it. And also I added CBD oil because I started taking that a few days ago, and I need to make sure I stay consistent with that. So this is my little FAUXbonichi, and just like on Hobonichi, I actually went on, you can't see, on the corners and took some highlighters or like some thick markers and marked the edges. So each month is going to have like a new different colored tab kind of. But the book that I'm using, here's the cover that I made. And I love it. It's my little Aggie cover. But the book that I'm using is this, I think it's called McWellrius right here. And oh shoot, I don't know the exact measurements of this. It is about an A5. I would say it's a little bit bigger than an A5 because I have a Hobonichi cover that this did not fit in, probably because it is so thick. But this full, I think there are 600 pages of this high quality paper, graph paper, was $9.99 at Barnes & Noble. And the cover is, it's not leather, but it has a leathery feel to it. And it's just too floppy for me to carry around the house, I feel like. So that's why I made this cover, even with the little pin loops that look like Hobonichi. And this has been perfect for me now, especially with daily planning. I wanted to get something that was really thick because you go through so many pages every single month because each day has a page, and then you know you have extra pages for habit trackers or whatever. But I get so much anxiety with a blank notebook, but I have loved this. I'm so glad that I jumped into it. And if you want to try bullet journaling or Hobonichi and you don't have a lot to spend, try something like this. You don't have to be artsy. I am not artsy at all. I'm using stamps. Most of my stickers are Happy Planner stickers. This really is a lot of fun. It doesn't take up too much of my time. It's probably 15 minutes a day to do this, and for quiet time, my prayer time, my Bible time, my journal time, that's gold. And that's why I do it every single day, because it really sets a tone for my day. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and you can go right over, I'm so disoriented, right here, and click my face and subscribe so you can see all of the videos that I have coming for you. And you can go over here and you can go over here and I have some videos and playlists there for you so you can check them out, because if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like those. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.